Welcome to WhatGear Reviews, you legendary person, and if you're watching this video you're probably trying to make the tough decision between the Sony WF1000X and the Libratone Track Air Plus, and hopefully this video will help you make that purchase decision. And if you're finding me for the first time, consider subscribing if you like tech reviews and loads of other tech related stuff. So in this video, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, what I like to do is compare the design first. So we'll look at the differences in design here between the two earbuds. Then we'll look at the usability. How do they differ when it comes to actually using these day to day? And then most importantly, the quality of the two earbuds. And when it comes to quality of earbuds, the most important thing you want to know about is the sound quality. So what I do, very different from other reviewers out there, is I have a standard playlist which I use for all of my audio reviews, where I listen to specific tracks from certain genres. So hip hop, for example, electronic, rock, and then sort of classical opera. And then we've got some live recorded stuff as well. So I'll tell you how the two differ when it comes to listening to different types of music. So hopefully that bit will be very useful for you if you're trying to decide between the two. Maybe one will be better for a certain type of music as opposed to the other ones. So we're going to find out, and make sure you stay to the end because the last section is the awesome features. And I believe every product needs awesome features, otherwise it's a bit really, isn't it? So are you ready? Let's go. So let's start with the design of the Libratone. So really small compact case here. It's very compact compared to a lot of the earbuds I've looked at in the past. This is one of the smallest cases I've seen. You've got the Libratone logo on the front there. You've got the USB-C charging on the back there. Cover lifts up. You've got a little LED light there and the pairing button there. Then you've got the earbuds themselves, which you can see are magnetically connected to the case. And the earbuds themselves are incredibly light. And I actually really like the design of these. Super compact. Silicone tip here. If we take that off, you can see it's quite short here, quite close to the base of the earbud itself. You've got the sensor here, so this is a wearing detection sensor. You've got the driver there. At the end of this silver piece is the microphone, which is on both sides. You've got the Libratone logo there. These also come in black as well. And you've got the noise cancelling mic on the top there. And there's a bunch of ear tips that come with the Track Air Plus, so you can get the right size for you. I do believe you could put comply tips on these if you want to get a bit more of a snug fit, but in the box is just the silicone tips. So that's the design of the Track Air Plus. Let's have a look at the Sonys. So these are the Sony WF1000xm3, and you can see the top of it here, really nice. You've got this kind of bronzy gold finish. When you lift it up, you can see the two earbuds here. You actually do have LEDs on the case here, NFC logo there. LEDs actually inside the earbuds as well. At the back you can see USB-C charging as well, matted finish around here at the base. Let's take these out. One of the things you'll notice straight away is these are a lot bigger than the Track Air Plus. You got the gold trim, the gold Sony logo there. These circular areas here that you can see are actually the touch controls. And if we look at the base, you can see here it's a bit longer and it gets a bit closer to your ear. You've got the connectors there for charging. You've got the wearing detect sensor there at the back. And the Sonys do come complete with more silicone tips, and you've also got some unique tips which come specially for these earbuds, which are really cool as well, so you can get a really good fit. And of course they are magnetic as well. So let me know what you think of the design on these two. In my opinion, both of them are really cool and very unique. These are definitely more bulky, these are more lightweight. Both of them look pretty futuristic to me, but let me know what you think. And now let's move on to usability. So when it comes to the Libratone Track Air Plus, these have 6 hours charge per earbud, and inside the case you've got another 18 hours of charging. So that's a full 24-hour playback with one charge of this case. So when it comes to latency and lag, and this is one of the reasons I do miss the headphone jack, is there's always going to be a little bit at the moment. Sooner or later I think Bluetooth will catch up, but I did test these out playing some Call of Duty Mobile, and there is a noticeable lag, unfortunately, and there's not much we can do about it at this point. If gaming is not what you're buying these for, then you won't have a problem at all, but if you are gaming, there is a little bit, so just be aware of that. And these do support USB-C charging, but there is no fast charging, unfortunately. But there is something else that's really cool about the Libratone Track Air Plus, and I'll talk about it at the end of the video in the awesome features section, so stick around. And if you're wondering if you can use just a single earbud at a time, yes you can. So you can just have one in your ear and have a conversation, or just listen to music with one earbud. When that one runs out of power, you can switch to the other one. So technically you could almost double your playback if you're using one earbud at a time. Both earbuds do have microphones, and the Libratone Track Air Plus does have an app. So this is the home screen, and you can see you can customize the noise cancelling manually if you want to, and you can set it to smart. So this will just kind of measure the ambient sound and adjust the noise cancelling depending on your surroundings, and that's what I recommend for these. If we go into the settings, you can see you can adjust various things. So right now it's on extra bass. What I'm going to do, especially for the sound comparison part of this video, is keep it on a flat audio profile, so the neutral profile, so we get a good comparison between these and the Sonys. You can customize the tap sensitivity, so both sides of the Track Air Plus have touch sensors just where the Libratone logos are, and it's a double tap to activate that feature, and you can customize which each one does. So the left one right now is doing play pause, and the right one is adjusting between the noise cancelling modes. So when you double tap either one, you can customize it to do what you want it to do. So that's basically the app. You can customize the EQ, and you can adjust what the touch sensors do on the backs of the Libratones. Now let's look at the Sonys. Okay, so this is the Sony headphones app, and you can see here it's way more advanced than the Libratone one, and that might be a good thing for some of you, might be a bad thing for some of you. If you're not that techie, you might not fully appreciate some of the stuff that's going on here. But let's have a look. You have equalizer. You can switch between loads of different equalizers, and you can set up a custom one as well. I'm going to leave it off for the sound test segment of the video, which is coming up shortly. Then you can actually see what song you're listening to and switch between them. You've also got this new feature here, which is really awesome, and it's the 360 reality audio setup, and we'll get back to that later on in the video. You've got the sound quality mode, so you can prioritize whether the sound quality is optimized when you're on a stable connection, or whether you just want to prioritize sound quality regardless. Then this is something that's going to be really important in the next section of the video. We'll get back to that. It's the DSEE-HX. You can then customize what the left and right sides do, similar to what you could do on the Libratones. And of course you've got the notification and voice guide, so both headphones do have voice cues inside the earbuds themselves. And you can see right now I'm getting an update, and you can choose whether to automatically update and stuff like that. So it's a lot more advanced than what we saw on the Libratones. Also, you do have the battery levels there on the left and right earbuds as well. Anyway, are you ready for the quality section of the video? I think this is going to be the most interesting bit for you. Let's go. So this video wound up being way longer than I expected it to be, so I've broken it up into two parts. There's a thumbnail on screen right now for the quality section and the awesome features, and trust me, you're going to want to check it out. It's pretty damn interesting, and I'm really interested to know which one of these two earbuds are you interested in. Let me know in the comments below, and if you click on that thumbnail now, I'll see you in the next one.